We up and running? Let's see. There we go. We're up. We're up and running. Who do you think is going to win, asks DTX Corbin. A great question. I'll be right back. I got to get some popcorn. All right. What's up, y'all? Why is Ryan lost in Texas LOLing? Hey, Ryan, where the fuck were you today? Oh, he didn't show up? Oh, interesting. No H-Town hard hitter. K. Adams did not message me back. What do we got? DTX asks, who do you think is going to win? Texans are 6-point dogs in this game. I think that's too much, personally. I do think they cover. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I don't even know what the over-under is for this game. What is the over-under for this game? Over-under Texans Bills. It is 43.5. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm taking the under on that. Field goal prop says the line is down to 5.5. Okay. Hey, Ryan, lost in Texas. Fuck your meetings. I'm out or more. Paul in Houston asks, am I currently on the radio? From time to time, I will be on 610 next Friday. But right now, I'm in my figuring it out phase. Thought I was going to have some good news today. It wasn't great. But that happens. That's life. That's life. Anyway, y'all. Thank you for stopping by. Field goal props says he's going to take the under. Yeah, you should take the under. I wonder why it ranked. Here's why I feel good about it. Texans shut down Josh Allen last time they played him. He was 9 of 30, right? And this time around, well, the Bills do have Khalil Shakir. They're going to be without Dalton Kincaid. They're going to be without a couple other wide receivers. They benched Keon Coleman, which is wild considering the lack of depth they have. It really goes to show you how they feel about him. He was a first-round pick last year. Ed Oliver is out maybe until the playoffs. Week 18, I think, is the earliest he can come back. This is a banged-up Bills team with a quarterback who, if he does well tonight, is, in my opinion, the MVP. He had an awesome game last week against the Bucs. But the Bills couldn't stop the run. And that's been an issue for them for a lot of the last 2 years. No C.J. Stroud. I'd rather have Stroud in this game, for sure. No Jalen Petrie. That hurts a little bit, too, because the Bills do have a good running back in James Cook. But cautiously optimistic about this one. Might be crazy because it's Davis fucking Mills under center. And the last time the Texans wore these uniforms, they had an all-time choke job against the Detroit Lions. But I believe that love is the answer. I believe that love will find a way. Paul in Houston, I do a show, though, every single day, 7 a.m. on TikTok. That's also on YouTube and on Twitch. You know, on Instagram, all fireball. Eric Stewart asks, Cook or Jalen Warren? Is that even a question? Are you fucking serious, dude? Obviously Cook. What are you talking about? I don't care if Cook's going up against the Texans defense and the Texans defense is really good. You start the good running back. The news today, Joe Mixon, per Ian Rappaport, is not expected to play this season as he deals with a foot injury from the offseason. He remains on the physically unable to perform list through the season. It'll be Nick Chubb. It'll be Woody Johnson. Not Woody Johnson. I keep on saying Woody Johnson instead of Woody Marks. Woody Marks going forward. We should say Woody Marks by his real name, in case you didn't know Woody Marks' real name. Woody Marks' real name is Joe Quavius, which is a much cooler name, in my opinion. He's named Woody because he likes the movie Toy Story. So, anyway, I'm eating a lot of popcorn. I'm a hungry boy. Mixon reposted this. He said this. Now, I get everyone's looking for splash news and clickbait, but I'm just curious, Ian, how do you know much more than me? Thinking emoji. And he tagged Peter Schaefer, but I think the wrong Peter Schaefer? Get yo mans, bro. Joe Mixon denies the claim. That's the context added. Look, I don't expect him back this year. I don't really believe his word here either. So I responded to him saying, we're all just curious, Joe. It's the most mysterious injury in recent NFL history, and there's nothing to click on. This isn't clickbait. Like, we don't fucking know what it is. We all want to know. We want to know if you're going to be back. We haven't heard one fucking update, you know? So that's news one. News two, it's been a rough day if you're a fan of random Houston athletes. Mauricio Dubon got traded. There was like a civil war on Astros Twitter about it. I get why they did it. They're trying to cut costs, but they did trade for the worst bat in baseball. And I saw like two very popular Astros Twitter people were going after each other, and I was enjoying it. The women are sad because Mauricio Dubon's cute, and they want to shaboink him, in my opinion, humbly. It's fine. He's a good-looking guy. I like him personally. I'm going to miss being able to play that Doobie Do It highlight that I've played so many times on my radio show. But not a big deal. But the Texans also released Dameon Pierce, who I've always been a big fan of, and I'm bummed out about that. What else is happening? I did want to show you guys this. I put together a little skit before the show, and if you see it, please like it. I don't know why the algorithm hates me, but it's on X/Twitter at Gallant Says. It's on Instagram at Sports Gallant. It's on YouTube at Paul Gallant. A host by the name of Tucker Paulson, who you might not have heard of, had some very interesting thoughts on tonight's Texans-Bills game as it relates to the state of New York. Welcome back to the Tucker Paulson Show. Failed state of New York Governor Kathy Hochul is a fan of communists. We know this. She's also a fan of the Buffalo Bills, which is very interesting when you think about it, seeing as the Buffalo Bills have one of the richest employees in the state in quarterback Josh Allen. Very interesting.
seems that Governor Hochul wants everyone to share the wealth if you're a regular Jack and Jill, but not if you're a communist shill or a Buffalo Bill. Rules for thee, not for me. Kath has an opportunity, though, tonight. If she believes in communism, like her friend Zoran, and if she believes everyone should truly be equal, she should take a look at the Houston Texans, who'll be starting a backup quarterback tonight. She could arrest Allen, seize his wealth to try and save her failing state, but we know she won't. What is happening? What is going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Hochul wants people to believe she's to the left, but just like Scott Norwood, she's actually wide to the right.
God damn, that was good. God damn, Paul, you are an artist. Yep, that was Tucker Paulson. Not Tucker Carlson. It is an impersonation based off of Nick Mullen's impersonation of Tucker Carlson. I'll be right back. Gonna turn the AC down. Bills Mafia versus Mills Mafia. That's right. That's right. Some people are asking if I'm going to show the game. I guess you'll have to wait and see. I guess you'll have to wait and see. Just stay watching. What up, Trill? I mean, I'm not really ignoring the comments. Like you're some people are asking stupid shit. I'm not fucking streaming the game, guys. Jesus. I get asked this all the time when I do these watch parties. It's a watch party. You think we're gonna illegally show something on my TikTok? Fucking grifters. It's on regular TV. If you live in Houston, if you live in Buffalo, figure it the fuck out. I'm not doing that for you. I'm not doing it. Trill says, we played Madden against each other in 2014. No shit. Were you in the Madden 25 dynasty that we had together? No way. No way. That's pretty awesome. Dark Coffee, there's an antenna. It's like, I actually saw this on TikTok from the girlfriend. The girlfriend told me that if you stick like a paper clip in the little hole on the TV, it works as an antenna. I don't know. But that's a pretty good one in my opinion. Trill, I'm going to be on 6/10 on Friday. Optimal AC settings. Ryan, my room, my condo, this room gets very warm, and the other room gets very warm. It's like as you can see, there's like a duct, and it just goes like straight through. And these two rooms are like towards the sun. And when I turn the lights on in this room, it turns into a very, very warm little room. Very warm. Brandon Halam's right. If the Texans want to be like the Patriots, I got to beat the Bills. Well, I do have a mini split, Ryan, of sorts. It doesn't work very well. And I don't think the insulation is great because my electric bill is always a little high. It's always like 180 or so. From here on out, guys, I'm specifically talking to the TikTokers. there is one question that I am not going to answer unless you follow me. And even then, I might not answer you. No answers unless you follow me. Treebeard's meatloaf recipe. Interesting. Treebeard, like the Ent from Lord of the Rings? All right, so the Texans are going to kick off. Bills are going to get the ball first. There's Josh Allen, one of the highest paid employees in the state of New York. Oh, Treebeard's is a restaurant. Okay. Truly, I would have guessed. That's Lord of the Rings. It's like an Ent. All right. Kick off to the 2. Oof. Not a great return by Jalen Noel, who I want to return more. Wonder if he's going to not return the next kick after that one. That was not a great venture. For some reason, I thought the Texans were going to get the ball first. Or kick off first, so don't listen to me, guys. I haven't even had a drink this week, either. Taking a break this week. Ooh. Oh, you got to catch that, dog. That was a nice play call. Cade Stover just dropped it. Second down and 10 for the Texans. 14:50 left in the first quarter. Ball on their own 22-yard line. Okay. I like that play, too. That's not a great average for Woody Marks. 3.5 yards a carry. Chris, the game's just started. Calm the fuck down. 3rd and 4 for the Texans at the Bills at their own 28. Oh! Damn it. That was ballsy. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Trent Brown had no chance there. Honestly, Mills did the most he could there. That Stover drop should have set up for like a 2nd and 7 and would have been 3rd and 1 or something like that. Trill says Stroud makes that pass. I think you are right. All right. Flag on the play after the Texans punt. So the Bills are going to be... Was that Herbie Hancock? Herbie Hancock holding? What's up, Jaw Wick? What would I be without you? No, Chris, I couldn't just say that. This is my stream, baby. I'm a wild man. Give me a following, maybe. No, Ryan Lawson, Texas. I think that adds character. Murder! All right. right. Bills on their own 19. Handoff to the right to James Cook. He gets 4. 2nd and 6. More than I'd like to see the Texans give up on first down, considering they have one of the best defenses in the league, one of the best run defenses in the league. Hey, 75 Corchester, watch your mouth. I should use coconut oil. 2nd and 6, Bills own 23-yard line. Play action fake. Allen rolls to his right, steps up, and hit Dawson Knox right in the hand. Incomplete. So we got 2 drops to open the game. One by the Texans tight end, Cade Stover, who's their second tight end, and one by Dawson Knox, who's the Bills' second tight end. Allen threw that ball behind Knox, though. Anderson pressured him out of there. Third down and 6. Good pressure again by Anderson. I think that Shakir is short. There's also a flag on the play. Illegal formation. The referee's holding the hand on top of his head. Azeez Al-Shaair's walking up to the referee's nodding. So it seems like the penalty is against the Buffalo Bills. I'm telling you, Ryan Lawson, Texas, coconut oil. I'm not kidding. I learned that from Tom Brady. Yeah, they were short, so it didn't matter. Yeah, 4th and 1 at your own 29. That's ballsy. Check that, 28-yard line. Good defense. Oh, wow. Offense is still out there, but the play clock hasn't started. Looks like they're going to go for it. Yeah, they're going to try to tush push it here. 4th and 1. Yeah, it looks like a tush push. Ooh, I know they're gonna. Oh, you got it very easily. He's too big. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Field Goal Props asks, is this the Texans color rush uniforms? Actually, it's their bull look. They have a lot of insufferable like posts about it during the week, like candy red, candy pink, candy. Like, relax, y'all. Relax. Relax. But yeah, this is a battle red kind of day, baby. Bulls on parade. Handoff to Cook. First down. He gets nothing. Is that Togiai? You're hearing this typing. I actually take notes of what happens. Probably take too many notes. A little bit of a psychopath with that. And sometimes while I'm taking the notes, I forget what's going on. And I get fixated over small things. You know, as one does. 2nd and 10. A long 9 for the Bills from their own 31 and a quarter. Throw to the flat. Great play coming up by, who was that at the top of the screen? Was that Jimmy Ward? Nope, that was Kamari Lassiter coming up, closing things out for Cook. He wasn't able to make anything happen there. Third down and 8 at the 33. You hear the crowd guy yelling, Texans, swarm! Texans, excuse me, swarm! Third down and 8 from their own 33. Another throw to the flat, and he's going to get the first down. Alshire tried to decapitate him. That's Johnson? That was a good quick release. First and 10 for the Bills at their own 46. Throwback across the field to Dawson Knox. He's going to be very close to a first down, about a yard short. Fuck. They're in Texans territory. Danger. Danger. Already a 8-play drive just to get past midfield for the Bills. Led Zeppelin did have some nasty lyrics. Led Zeppelin is my favorite all-time band, for those who don't know. Play action. Allen, he's looking deep. Throws over the middle. Terrible throw. Oof. What the fuck was that? MVP. He's no Drake May. Drake May would never. So he was just short, I guess, of the first down. Is it loud? Is that why? Is it actually loud in here? I actually can't tell. It looks pretty crowded, but I see a lot of Bills blue. Did people show up tonight? Is it just the Bills fans? Did people want to just party with the Bills fans? Third and inches. Cook. Oh, boy. Cook gets it, and he's gone. God damn it. Oh, that is bad. That is bad. That is very, very bad. AJ says it's Bills fans. Yep, it's probably going to be Bills fans. Field goal props. Are you trying to drive into the game? Right up the fucking middle. I guess it's technically off the guard. But yikes. Yikes. PAT from the left hash. No good. So it's 6-0. Woof. 10 plays, 81 yards. Covering this team frustrates me sometimes. Not looking good, indeed. Indeed, cracks kills. You're right. You're right. Ryan Lawson, Texas says, keep hope alive, Paul. Are the Rockets playing right now, too? I didn't know. I'm out of popcorn. I'm kind of bummed out about that. I'm going to be a fire hazard if I made any more. Okay, everyone's correcting me. I'm sorry. I'm so checked out on basketball for now. I will cover them more, Greg Todd. I just like football more. I'd rather cover football and politics. Too many games. I like Hawaiian Buns 75 Court Jester. Trill says basketball doesn't matter until the All-Star game. I think it doesn't matter until Christmas. Because for a lot of fan bases around Christmas time is when you realize, yeah, your team's going nowhere. You're going nowhere, to quote Bonesaw from Spider-Man. I don't know what real wrestler name he was because I didn't watch wrestling growing up, but Bonesaw. Hey, freak show. You're going nowhere. You're going nowhere. Oi, God wills it indeed, HTX Rhino. Yeah, I know I'm missing out, but I'm still trying to figure out the new schedule, guys. Yesterday, I had a rodeo functions, and the game was at, 6? Because of this bullshit liberal East Coast stuff. Fuck that, you know? Oh, yeah, Deshaun Watson, before he was canceled, that scramble that he had was awesome. Trill asks, is it possible to include more Simpsons reference in the chat, please? I am not a Simpsons guy. I'm a South Park guy. I really have watched very little Simpsons. I could tell you most of the characters. Let's try it. Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa. I don't know the baby's name. I don't know the dog's name. Krusty the Clown. Moe's the bartender. There's those two guys that are always at the bar. There's Smithers. I knew that one. There's Smithers' possibly gay assistant. I don't know. I don't know if he is or not. That's the vibe he gives off. There's the guy at the 7-Eleven. Look at that return by Jalen Noel. Why doesn't he return it more? Santa's little helper. Baby's name is Maggie. Okay. I haven't watched a lot of the new South Park episodes. I'll be honest. The last couple of days, I have been transfixed by the Ken Burns American Revolution documentary. Transfixed. There you go. Run the ball. They can't stop it. Diego Mendez says, as the game, our number one defense in quotation marks gets exposed against a good offense. Well, see it out. There's one bad play. Mills, another handoff. It's to Chubb. Yeah, just pound it all game. You're going to have success. They can't stop the run. Yeah, Ryan, that's something I brought up too as the Texans move into Bills territory. The American Revolution, when you learn about the Revolution in school, they really gloss over how fucking terrible it must have been. You know why they fought it. You know a couple of battles. Washington crosses the Delaware, which, by the way, I watched the episode about that today. All time, nice throw downfield to Jaden Higgins. Is that a first down? It's close to a first down. Texans are moving. They're at the Bills 37. I'll wait a little bit for the rest of the Ken Burns Civil Revolutionary War talk if the game perhaps gets out of hand a little bit. Mills, Higgins, first down. I'm all the way behind on the South Park episodes, having good times. Is it a first down? I'm kind of listening to Alan Kirk and his stupid fucking dog, but poorly trained dog. Sorry, I should say it another way. I like dogs. My cat's hanging out with me right now. It was a first down. Oh, Mills downfield. Oh, God, almost picked. That was That was more to the Bills defender than it was to Schultz. David Jackson Music says we're cooked. Come on, David Jackson Music. Where's your faith?
It's football time in Houston, and we're ready to play.
Greg Todd says the Prime video broadcast is 2 minutes ahead of you. Really? I'm watching it on the antenna. All right, so you got Mills, handoff. It's to Chubb. No, that's Marks. God damn, Marks got 12. Just keep running the ball. Christopher DeLeon asks, you were saying the other day Texans fandom hasn't recovered since 2013. Meltzer said that too. Is Houston just a college football town these days? I do think it's more of a college football town. I think going to a bar on a Saturday and seeing all the different colors for different schools is pretty awesome. McIntyre's in the Heights, fantastic spot. McIntyre's always a classic. Yeah, there's so many different colleges. So what college do you talk about? Also, the Oilers left, and the Texans had like the 2 good years, 2011, 2012, but then they lost to all those games. Oh, Woody Marks to the right. Let's go, big dog. Keep running the ball. These fuckers can't stop a nosebleed. I'm behind. Interesting. The antenna was usurped. All right, we'll work on that in the commercial break after this drive is done. That's surprising. Yeah, Marks was playing well. That was a good run. Marks has 4 carries now for 38 yards. Yes, this is ahead. I just saw the NFL stats update because he was a run for nothing. Red zone. This is where it's dangerous, specifically goal to go. Ryan, I'm watching on antenna right now. But it's also the antenna broadcast of Prime. So they might be behind because they're showing the feed from Prime. Mills looks right. Overthrows again. It's 3 overthrows. Well, at the very least, Mills is going to end the quarterback controversy that was only a fun one to goof off and try to make happen. Jesus, 43.3% red zone offense. Third and goal from the 6. Just don't turn it over. Excuse me. Mills looking left, throws left. What the fuck was that camera work? Incomplete. Trill, I do not have any Texans jerseys. No. I have 1 jersey. I did not buy it. By the way, Davis Mills is 1 for 6 to open the game. Fairbairn through the uprights. There we go. All right. Let's see how Amazon, the actual feed works. Maybe it's this one. This might take a while. Did it hit Kirk in the? It hit Christian Kirk in the hands. All right. It's never Mill's fault. Omar, what are you you doing the whole what's going on? Oh boy. Fire stick. Having a moment. What's going on? Come on. Fuck. We might have to. Oh my God. Come on. I want to watch the game. I want to fucking learn more. Put it on. For fuck's sake. God damn it. Come on. Play the fucking game. Just play the goddamn game. What in the actual fuck? God damn it. Fuck this bullshit. Fuck Amazon. Hey, Willie Gonzalez. Fuck you. But I am crashing out. You're right. I need a new Fire Stick. This thing's a piece of shit. So we are behind on the antenna, which we are watching on Fox 26, but they're showing the feed of Amazon. So we'll try in the next commercial break to start something that should take 5 fucking seconds to start, but this goddamn Amazon app, or whatever the fuck it is, Fire Stick, is like 3,000 years old. I wish that was alcohol. I'm taking a break this week. Hand off to Cook, and he breaks through some tackles, and he gets about 5 to 6. What? Jesus Christ, Ryan lost to Texas. Yeah, Trey of Texas. I don't have a job. Don't want to buy another Fire Stick for this awful old TV that doesn't even have smart TV capabilities. It's like 32 inches, but it's rather large and boxy and not flat. All right. When did crash out stop meaning falling asleep? That's a good question, John Moraz 79. I thought it was just crashing. Was it always crash out? Just crashing? Lassiter's having a good game to this point. Third and 6 for the Bills. They are at their own. They're zooming all the way into Lassiter's nose. You can see his boogers. Now they're zooming out. Maybe shave. I don't know what he's doing with the facial hair. Why are we zoomed in? Show what's happening on the field. God, I hate it when these broadcasts do this. Like, I have no idea what's going on. If I was at a bar, I'd have no clue what's going on. So he's hurt? Hey, let's show the hurt player like 10 minutes later. Get it together, Amazon. Jesus, you guys are amateurs. It is a sweet uniform, I agree. Texans swarm.
It's football time in Houston, and we're ready to play.
Bills called a timeout there. That's what. Okay, great. Paul, you need to calm down. You're being a crazy person. Look at Keon Coleman. He's just scratched for the game. Allen, the shotgun on the far hash at his own 16. Drops back to throw. Rolls to his left. Standing up in the pocket. Hit from behind. It's Will Anderson. I don't know if that's... Ooh. Allen is hurt. Allen is hurt. Yikes. Did he break his wrist? Oh, that looks awful. Hope he's okay. He's in a lot of pain. That guy's tough. Trubisky, Davis Mills time, I guess. Ooh, yeah, left wrist. He's grimacing. I'm guessing left wrist or shoulder. Did he flop? Just asking the question. He does flop in games from time to time. He is going right to, looks like the locker room. Oh. Is he okay? He's fine? Does that count as a flop? Does that count as a flop? That's... That's wild. All right. Let's see if we can change this bullshit. Maybe we can watch it with Pam Ward on the call or something. Spice it up. Retrieving data. Come on. There's a problem. Okay. Watch live. Main broadcast. Yeah, how about you show me that from the beginning instead of, like, giving me the options to watch? You think I'm going to watch the StatCast? I'm not a fucking virgin. But on the Spanish broadcast? Is there a Spanish broadcast? Oh, that might take too long. Ooh, yeah, let's do Spanish. Let's do Spanish. Let's do Spanish. Paul, do I speak Spanish? I do take Duolingo. I could do Duolingo at halftime. There's a Japanese broadcast? Didn't know that. Oh, yeah, let's go. Spanish broadcast. That's right. I might do my Duolingo lesson at halftime for Spanish. Gotta say, this broadcast lacks the energy that I require from a Spanish sports broadcast. Oh, wow. It says like second degree down on the Spanish broadcast. This is something else. That's true, Trey of Texas. I don't like Herb Street calling NFL games. Good hit by Will Anderson. Indeed it was. All right. 2nd and 6 for the Texans. Empty backfield for Mills. Steps up, looks right, throws deep. Oh, he had Higgins wide the fuck open. Dog. He's wide open. Oh. Maybe he ran the wrong route? Man. Yeah, the Bills defender just slipped. Well, they ran it with Chubb the first play of the drive, but clearly they're not going to run it here. 3rd and 6. Mills throws I don't think he got the second foot down. Yeah. One. Nope. Out of bounds. Damn. Mills is 1 of 8 for 10 yards. Nice punt. Well, since we are watching the Spanish broadcast, let's do Duolingo in Spanish, huh? Let's do Duolingo in Spanish. Gotta keep my streak up. Talk about free time. Wow. Yo leo muchos libros en el verano. Yo leo muchos libros en el verano. That's right. I read a lot of books in the summer, don't you know? I actually don't, though. Cook nothing. Esperando. Sí. Jawick asks, what's the score if CJ Stroud was playing right now? Well, I mean, they'd probably get stalled in the red zone. Maybe they get a field goal on the first drive, so it's 6-6. Second down and 9 from their own 6. Allen looking left, throws deep. Oof. Bills receiver number 13, Gabe Davis. I forgot they have Gabe Davis again. Comes back for that catch. First down, Bills are now out of the shadow of their own end zone after that. That's a tough one. Based on the coverage, Lassiter's got to keep running, and Allen just threw it back shoulder. Cook, another big run. Not big, I'm just kidding. 5-6. Good run. Trey of Texas, he wasn't playing far off. That was the best coverage you can do for a play like that. If you're in man and you got a guy who's potentially running straight down the field, it's very tough to stop on a dime when a guy just stops like that, you know? Brian Wyman, 612, asks, you think those misses are more on Mills or Higgins on the last drive? First one, I think, is probably more on Mills. Higgins might not have run to the correct spot, but probably more on Mills. The second one, I think Mills put it in the right spot. Higgins just didn't get his second foot down. And, you know, he's a rookie receiver. He's learning how to get 2 feet down. Hooligans. That's racist. All right. Oh, is it the end of the first quarter? Brian Wyman, 612, says the ball to Kirk was clean too. Veteran should have made the play. Yeah, Kirk's been a fucking disaster. Gonna have to watch that again. Jordy says on TikTok, I feel we are not running the ball as much as we need to. It's the worst run defense. Eileen says, I want the Texans to get the dub. Don't I? Guys, if you're watching on the TikTok, follow. If you're watching on Twitch, give me a follow, but I'd really appreciate a sub. If you're watching on Instagram, follow, subscribe. Don't you know? Oh, what's up, Jordy? Goodness gracious. Sorry, bro. I did not even see that you were in the chat. I was missing out completely on the Instagram chat until just now. Sorry about that, big dog. Jordy saw me at my worst on Saturday. That's why I'm not drinking right now. Oi. Neon Tiger says Texans will upset the Bills. Maybe. Alrighty. James R. says Allen got to get injured for us to win. I thought he got injured a little bit ago. Alas, earwax. Just kidding. We don't want him to get hurt. All right, we're watching in Spanish, and we're going to keep doing a Spanish lesson. Los veranos aquí siempre son divertidos. Oh, got it.
Ellos escriben para el periódico. Escriben. Ellos escriben para el periódico. Escriben.
That's right. Fernanda y Renato lean un correo electrónico. Okay, my bad. Second and 4. Opening up the second quarter, and that's a first down for the Bills. Poop. Fletcher says, switch over to the Prime Vision Stats broadcast. I might do that next commercial break. Wavy Hugo says, I'm going to turn this shit off already. Ryan Lawson, Texas says, Junior has to be my least favorite Duolingo character. God damn it. Cook to the outside and another first down. El cutback. They don't have a word for that? That's not cool. Fernanda y Renato lean un correo electrónico y nosotras leemos unas cartas. Screen. Nice play. Lassiter's having a game. What's the flag for? Go Bill says, if you guys hurt my sweet Prince Josh again, it's war. I need to know from the Bills fan who's watching with us. Did Josh Allen flop there? Did he flop there? Because he's back. He's fine, clearly. I thought something serious happened when he got hit. Asking you, Go Bills, on the TikTok. That was a great play by Lassiter. Do you take the holding or do you take the TFL? When you're watching in Spanish, you can't tell. Okay. Take the TFL. Second and 13. Allen in the shotgun. Over the middle. Lasers it in. It's caught. Stingley with the tackle is going to set up 3rd and 4. Go Bill says, I think Anderson knocked the wind out of him. Josh is also a part-time actor, so yeah. You know what? Go Bills, you can stay. You admit it. Because he does flop from time to time. He's also very tough. It can be a little bit frustrating. I like Allen. He seems like a cool dude. I listen to Pardon My Take a lot. I've seen him on some other interviews as well. Seems very down-to-earth and humble. Cool success story. Throws it behind. Nice play. Texans score! Are they going to go for it again?
We're ready to play.
One of my friends is watching this with his Bills fan girlfriend. The first time that we interacted a little bit ago, I started talking shit about the Patriots beating the Bills. Because for those who don't know, I am a Patriots fan, but I am rooting for the town I live in, the Houston Texans tonight. 4th and 2. Going for it again. Ballsy. Allen looks left, throws left, wide open, beautiful throw. You got to touch him. Who the fuck was covering him there? Yeah, Go Bills. I thought he broke his wrist as well. Ooh! Tim Settle. Roja! Un monster roja! It is fun watching the broadcast in Spanish. Arya, what do you think? Arya, what do you think, baby? Pass the fuck out. Cat's hanging out. Tim Settle was a Bill. I did not know that, Go Bills. Anderson pressuring from the backside. There you go. Anderson's real good, guys. Can you get another sack and take him out of field goal range? The kicker doesn't exactly inspire a lot of confidence. He's the backup, right? Bass is out, so they got some other dude in there. Because that first kick did not inspire a whole lot of confidence. That's for sure. 3rd down and about 22 yards. God, they got to get all the way to the 4 from the 26. 5 wide for Allen. Steps up in the pocket. Almost sacked. Pump fake. Aziz hits him. Did Aziz get called for roughing the passer? That's my big fear there. Nope. Nice job by the defense rallying after that play to Ty Johnson. That was a great play. Trill says Terminator. Kick by the kicker is down the middle. Good kick to make up for the missed extra point. Jordan says he picked Prater on fantasy. Is Prater the Bills kicker right now? I have no idea because I'm watching en español, por favor. Look at the chat, and you'll see the kick. It is Matt Prater. There you go. Could do that. Ryan Lawson, Texas says, I need you to do a rendition of Time from Inception. Jen. I can't do it. I don't know at all. Trill says, Still Tippin's the only song they ever use on primetime Texans games. I know. Vary it up. Why not Tops Drop? H-Town Hardhit asks, Paul, when are you going to see Wicked Part 2 with the girlfriend? Whenever she wants, because she loves it. We got in a semi-fight because I was trying to explain to her that I read the plot and I thought the plot was fucking ridiculous. Oh no, the talking animals can't teach anymore at the magical school. It's speciesism or racism or something. and she actually got a little mad at me and I was like, okay, I'm going to try to bite my tongue the rest of this. Eileen says Moe's City Dawn is a good song too. Well, what would be the best song? Why not It's Football Time in Houston by Clay Travis? Not Clay Travis, Clay Walker. We could do that. How about we just play that right now? Because the Texans held him to a field goal. You know? I think that's a good call right now. Come on, isn't this song great, guys? I don't think this song is copyrighted by 610, but I do think they played on Texas radio a lot. Oh, yeah. It's football time in Houston, and we're ready to play. We've got no time to lose. Now Jalen Knowles to the 23, and he got crushed right there. Texas better get a fucking touchdown. Houston, Texas, are you ready for another field goal? All right, we're done. Jay Streely asks, do you think the Texans have some control? What do you mean some control? right, Texans at their own 23. It's first and 10. Going left to right across your radio dial. Davis Mills under center. Single back with one tight end to his left. Motion receiver to his left. Mills in the pocket. Steps up. Throws right. Downfield. It's caught by Nico Collins. The first throw to Nico Collins of the game for a first down. Texans swarm. How do they take so long to get the ball to Collins? Wild. Mills, Jesus. Face mask? Junior Bronco says Money Mills. Let's see. Yeah, Davis Mills putting the team on his back, too. He just broke his neck there. My cracker just broke his neck out there for his team. Davis Mills got hit by random linebacker. One of the hardest hitting linebackers in the league. Yeah, I need halftime to get here so I can get an Uncrustable. Looking forward to that Uncrustable. He does run like a Rosencopter. That touchdown run he had against the Jaguars, I thought for sure he was going to Rosencopter it up at the one. Ooh, I like this play. Ooh, God, Jesus, Jalen Noel is not a large man. AJ says, unlike Josh Allen, that wasn't a flop. No, it wasn't. It was not. Noel does not suck, Coog Blaze. That's not cool. Don't let your Iowa State hatred from the legendary rivalry between the Cougs and Iowa State. Ooh! God. 5 targets to Higgins. 1 catch. Ooh, I like that play. But it's, of course, to Christian Kirk, and he gets stopped short of the first down. Yeah, Trill, I don't want to see Christian Kirk ever again. Jordan, it's the best Uncrustables. They're really good. There's some at Costco that are apparently like protein Uncrustables. Handoff to Marks out of the shotgun. Oh, God, that was a terrible play call, and he broke the tackle for the first down. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Aren't we happy? I hope you're happy in the end. I hope you're happy, my friend. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Something has changed within the Houston Texans are not the same. They've got a white guy under center in what's become a black man's game. That was I could work with that song. I could work with it. I have not seen Wicked 2 yet, Junior Broncos. No. He had him. Off his back foot. That's a touchdown if he throws it a little bit better. Yeah, I missed Stroud. Oh. Flag. Oh. Oh, let's go. Halfback pass. Let's go. Mills, use that neck. Ooh. That play was wild. Yeah, they covered it really well. But since they covered it so well, he had plenty of room. If Ryan lost to Texas, I'm going to sing it eventually, but I want a good reason to do it. I don't want to sing it after a fucking field goal in the red zone, which of course is coming here. 2nd and 1 from the 4-yard line. Sweep to Woody Marks. Yikes. 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 I agree. I think Kaylee's getting better, guys. I think Kaylee's getting better. A keep that. That's fun. I think that's French for team. MDV says Pats play here in Houston next year. You going? Not sure what week. I mean, I might be covering it. I don't know. We'll see. What's up, Jason M4682? Yeah, I can't believe the line was 40.5. I can't at all. Though if the Texans score, then it's perhaps in danger. Los Texans. Third and a long one. Handoff to Marks. Nice play, Woody. There you go. Nice play. Marks is making people miss. He's breaking tackles. Third and 1 and 4th and 1. Conversions by Woody Marks. Yes, we do. We do need Stroud. Yeah, total. Oh, 40.5 for Cougs. Yeah, I think the line for the Texans game was 43. Oh, boy. Chop. Yep, stuffed. Hi, Munkles. What are you doing over there? Are you being a kitty cat? Play action. Mills throws. Wide open. Let's go. Christian Kirk. Forget everything I said. Holy shit. The Texans are winning. Assuming they make the extra point. Assuming they make the extra point. I will play the song Texans picker Wandy once they make the extra point. If they miss the extra point, I will... Wait, should I sing Pink Pony Club or should I play Football Time in Houston? Oh my God, they're winning. Oh my God. Pink Pony Club. Some people are saying Clay Walker. Alex Delboyus. What's up, ADV? What's up, man? You should sing Clay Walker songs. I could play it. I already played it a little bit. Well, fuck it. No, we got it. They took the lead. They took the lead. We can save Pink Pony Club for later. There's only one person who wants Pink Pony Club. Let's do the whole song. What do I think of the coach's shirts, Jordan? Not tight enough. I actually need to see him one more time, though. Bet your boots. It's red, white, and blue today. Welcome to the great-ass city of all. You don't like this? Houston, Texas. Are you ready for some football? She's absolutely terrified. Doesn't do any of those things. We're inside, Clay. We're inside. The spirit. We're gonna win. I'm so excited that we're all here. I love the sound of those hometown cheers. Men, women, girls, and boys. Come on, Houston. Let's play some noise. What a great song. It's red, white, and blue today. Why haven't they made me boots? I know these people. They're great. Is this Republic Boot Company? Houston, Texas. Are you ready for some football? Down, down, down. Down, down, down. I am not going to play the Indy fans singing next week. No, fuck the Colts. Fuck the Colts. You ready, guys? Clay's about to put it on. That's right, Clay. Get into it. It's red, white, and blue today. Welcome to the greatest city of all. Houston, Texas. Are you ready for some football? Anyway, there you go. There you go, everybody. We love hearing that song, don't we? Ooh, picked off. Let's go, Kalen Bullock. it's a block in the back. They're going to call it back. To the house! Let's go! My cat just bit me. Stop. Don't bite me. It's a shame. The block in the back's going to call it back, but that was awesome. Blindside block. Yeah, my cat's getting aggressive. Those are bites. Can you relax? Stop that. Al-Shire to deflection. Oh, boy. Could the Texans be about to win a game again with their backup? Hey. Stop. I'm not playing around. Stop. Yeah, block in the back. That was a hell of a... Hey! Stop. We're gonna have to eject you from the premise. We're gonna have to eject you. Stop it. Alex Alvario says Davis Mills is 2000 Tom Brady. This is my column. Well, 2000 Tom Brady didn't do shit. That's 2001 ADB. You should know better as a Patriots fan. You should know better. Ooh, that. They're out of field goal range now. God damn it, this team. This team. H-Town hard hitter. No, I never danced. Once in a game because I thought my mom, who threatened once that she would pull me off the field by my ear, I thought she would actually do it. And then the funny thing is I scored 2 touchdowns and she wasn't there for either of them. But I have it on film. That's a disappointment. That's disappointing. Yeah, go for it. Fuck it. Go for it. Oh, yeah. Fletcher wants me to change to the next gen stats because we have been watching this on... we had been watching this on the Spanish broadcast, so I had no idea what was going on for a lot of that. Speaking of... Gonna finish my Duolingo. Ellos leen el periódico los lunes. They read the newspaper on Mondays. Damn, I'm on a roll. Oh yeah, some more energy. Clutch. Ellos escriben para el periódico. Oh shit. La niña no quiere abrir su libro.
Señor y señora Sánchez, ¿dónde viven ustedes?
Mr. and Mrs. Sanchez, where do you live? Donde?
Viven.
Oh, that's right. Anna and Miguel, do you guys, read a lot? Anna and Miguel, do you read a lot? Look at that.
Mi hija y su novio viven en una casa en la playa. Ella está muy contenta.
This guy.
Ellos quieren abrir un restaurante de comida italiana.
Listen to this guy. This guy fucks. Mia y su novio viven. Wait, what? My wife and. Oh, my daughter. My daughter and her boyfriend live in a house on the beach. Where the fuck do they live? Fuck these people. They are very happy. Today, they want to go to an Italian restaurant. His daughter wants to quiere tener un restaurante. I guess abrir is open. Are they Italians? Why are they speaking Spanish? This doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, I like Lily from Duolingo. She seems fun. All the other ones, though, I don't like. Fletcher Ortiz. My wife and her boyfriend is woke Duolingo. Yeah, which is definitely cuck territory. Ellas escriben mucho los somos? Fuck! Los fines de semana. All right, Fairbairn field goal attempt. Let's go. Paul, where's the best barbecue in Houston? I think it's Pinkerton's. Could be wrong. But the guy who serves at the bar, I think he's left. Kaimi Fairbairn right down the middle. It is 13-10. My bad. 13-9. Where are the next-gen stats? Where are the next-gen stats? ADB asks, what was it like being back at Greenway Plaza? Surreal the first time. The second time I was like, wow, no one's here. Just an empty building. Jordan asks, what is cuck in Spanish? Fletcher says, it's Chili's. Interesting. Hans Juice says, we don't use Duolingo anymore. They fired their staff for AI. H-Town Hardhead asks, is there any German you know besides Bundesliga? How about Volkswagen? And Mercedes? Or Fucking Wolf? Which is what their planes were. Hessian! Those are the conscripts that the British brought over, the Limeys brought over, a bunch of pussies in the Revolutionary War, because they wouldn't want to fight the war on their head. Oh, these commoners, they couldn't possibly defeat us in war. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus, he's gone. He's running 18 point... God damn it. He was going 16 miles per hour on that flip per next-gen stats. Classic the Texans. That's Frank Ross they just showed on the screen. The Texas special teams aren't that good this year. Oh, fucking A, man. So many Bills fan. Yep, cracks, kills. Ray Davis scored. It is like watching Madden point of view. I don't really like it. It's too much sky camera. Too much sky camera. Ryan Lawson, Texas says, if Frank Ross getting fired meant that I was also getting fired, I would shake his hand, then spit in his face in the unemployment line. There's a classic Texans moment. Nothing good ever happens here. Nothing good at all. Everything is bad. Oh, look what you've done. You gave up a kick return touchdown for fun. And now the game could be done. 'Cause you're down by 3 points. It may as well be to 10 points with the way this offense goes. But you can find me at the Pink Pony Club. It's a place I hate this camera angle, Fletcher Ortiz. Why the fuck you recommend it? This really sucks. Not even playing Madden. It's the Pink Pony Club. Anyway. Houston Texans football, trying not to disappoint in prime time. Yeah, this next gen angle, maybe it'll grow on me. Mills in the shotgun, throws it down the seam. That was a great throw. Oh! To Collins, of course. Oh, great. Collins is hurt. Was that a hospital ball? Oof, right in the shoulder. Still staggered, almost cut up out of it. Ribs, you think? Says Greg Todd. He's up already. Mi esposo y yo queremos abrir un restaurante nuevo en la playa en Mexico. Oh, my husband and I want to open a new restaurant at a beach in Mexico. Good fucking luck. We're going to get the real estate for that. NWTX._JXSH asks, Paul, I'm not watching. What happened? Well, the Texans scored a touchdown. And the very next play, Josh Allen threw a ball that was intercepted by Kalen Bullock, and he returned it for a touchdown. But there was a block in the back, which put the Texans back at like the 30, and then they had 2 plays for a loss. And then the next play was a throw to Nico Collins, and they got a little closer. They hit a field goal. It's 13-9. Very next play, they kick it off to Ray Davis, who returns it for a touchdown. And now the Texans are at about midfield, and Nico Collins might be injured. So there you go. Trill says he just got the wind knocked out. He's tough. I hope so. Maybe that's what happened to Allen, too. Thank you for sending a rose, Alex Del Barrio. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, though. Do I get to smell it? It smells like allergies. They live together. I don't know what the word is for together, so I'm just going to write together. Juntas. Los años son siempre divertidos. Los veranos, that's the summer. God damn it. They write a lot on
Ellas escriben mucho. Los fin de semana.
I like that meathead dude on Duolingo. All right, we're back. Ball at the 49. No Collins on the field. Christian Kirk's in. Ew. Dalton Schultz to the left. Bills player slow getting up. Is he hurt? Nope. Damn. Texans called a timeout, but there's a guy that got injured. Ryan Lawson, Texas. No, that was Eddie. That wasn't Vikram. No, Vikram. What is Vikram's deal? I forget. T Reels 1506 says Josh Allen really hasn't done a whole lot yet. Yeah, his defense is really good. NWTXJXSH says, I think I'm bad luck, Paul. So for the good of the Texans, I won't watch anymore. Oh, fuck that. That doesn't, there's no such thing as luck. No such thing. You make your own luck. Nothing comes to you. You gotta take it. Eos viven. I forget. Shit. Semana. Juntas. Over the middle. Got him. Holy shit. Christian Kirk breakout game? About goddamn time, Christian Kirk. Oh, he got it! Oh. God, how many targets is that to Higgins with just one catch? 6 targets to Higgins, one catch. Ah. Yeah, I'm getting dizzy too, Fletcher. Oh, it's awesome. Imagine if I was doing like a Zin while watching on this. Oh, great. Ursery's hurt. Jesus. NWTX says I should say everything in that Batman voice for now. We'll do what we gotta do. Call it in. Call it in. Los veranos aquí son siempre divertidos. Oh, shit. Juntas, god damn it. Kept on forgetting Juntas. I got it. I got it. I got it. 9 seconds to go. They have no timeouts. How are there just 9 seconds on the clock? Oh, God. They're going to take the sack, aren't they? I feel good about this. Peter, Tony, I don't feel so. Got him! Let's go! Up, flag. Flag. There's a flag. Danny, cash out. What kind of Spanish verbiage? Like swears? Oh! Suck it, Buffalo, you losers! It's the Patriots division now. Go Pats, dude. Go Pats. Go Texans as well. Hans Chu says Mills quarterback 1. Don't add me. No, everyone's gonna add you. Oh, Omar says Kirk was actually tackled in bounds. Thank you. Sorry, these watch parties I'm not watching. Oh my God. Oh, he made it. Okay, good. Good. Jesus. That's concerning. This has been fun. All right. Well, so much for the under. I do know the word for black in Spanish, Fletcher. Why don't you share with the class? Greg Todd, no, I want the Texans to win because I want them to be good. If they lose this game, they're probably out of the playoffs. If they win, there's a chance they make it. Oh, that's a great play. Great play.
Flowing
doing, dude?
Those hometown cheers.
What are you doing?
Men, women, girls, and boys.
I'm trash.
Make some noise.
Jordan says got 2 velos. Are those what are those? Zings? Feel cute. Might tuck shit to the girl's girlfriend. I just want my customers. I swear to God, they were too let another kick go for 6. Insane. What a drunk end to the half.
Houston, Texas. Are you ready for some football? Courage, pride, independence, and tradition, strength.
2 touchdowns in the first half. Great question. 20-16 at the half. I'm not gonna lie. Did not see a shootout. Potential shootout. Don't see it. All right, guys. Trill says he likes the game plan a lot. Luscious Buddha says, if Mills keeps up the good work, you think he'll get traded? No. No, if you got a backup quarterback that can step in for Stroud like this, you keep him, especially when he's had a couple of concussions. He's probably going to be a backup quarterback in the league for a while. All right, guys. I'm going to get my Uncrustable, and I'm going to let the cat out so she stops biting my fucking ankle. Yeah, you feel dirt. You feel, oh, you're acting now? You're being an asshole. Stay up, asshole. Day 0 Largo. Paul, your skin's looking great. He's talking. Largo does like to talk about semen a lot on the Twitch. It's very interesting. Very interesting. All right, guys. Well, if you're watching on TikTok, please give me a follow. I'd appreciate it. It means a lot. Means a lot. Instagram as well. If you're hanging out. YouTube at Paul Gallant. Twitch at Gallant Says. Instagram at Sports Gallant. All right. Yeah, I'm going to change the broadcast because it's giving me an actual headache. It's the Next Gen Stats angle. They show like some random dude. Is he the one calling it? You know who says absolutely nothing at this desk that clearly has too few people? Need to put more people at the desk. Tony Gonzalez. I think those are the fashion glasses that he's wearing right now. I don't think he actually needs glasses. Greg Todd, the Texans win. Who rips his shirt off with Fitz? I guess I could. I don't look great right now, though. I don't feel good about the bod. I have body dysmorphia. Ugh. What if God was one of us? Just a god like one of us. If we were God, would we still have pus? Rosa Parks rode on a bus. That's all I got. That's all I got. Ben Kelly, what do you think Mills would have to do to become starter? Murder CJ Stroud, probably. Don't do that. That is illegal. Crime Stats Chad asks, what are you drinking tonight, Paul? Tito's over here. I am not drinking tonight. Not doing it. Not doing it. Drinking iced coffee and water. Wandy says bring back Gallant at night. I guess this is Gallant at night. Watch my live stream in the morning. How about that? How about that? Okay. Ben Kelly asks, what did you think about the Dubon trade? It sucks that you're trading for a guy that's the worst hitter in baseball. That is literally what he was. He's a great fielder. Dubon was fun. I think the ladies are upset that they traded Dubon because he's kind of cute. I can appreciate people who are cute. And fun guy. Very solid player. It doesn't help you out from an infield perspective. I'm assuming Dana Brown's thinking to himself, well, we're going to play Bryce Matthews more. And that you have this guy around as basically depth. But, yeah, I think I'd rather have Urias than this guy as a fielder in a spot that could actually hit a little bit better. But I also don't think that this is like one of those trades worth crying about, you know? Like, where does he rank amongst best Astros players? If saving $4 million gives you a shot at getting a quality starter, because they're going to have to get one, especially if Fromber walks, or to get an outfielder, you'd use that money. But it is definitely a trade where you lost. Simi Hendricks says Mills is looking good again. Sir, his stats are 11 of 21 for 122 yards and 2 touchdowns. he's had 2 throws that are accounting for like half of his yards. He started off the game missing just about all of his passes. I'm assuming he is in the midst of some sort of completion streak because he is back at least slightly above 50%. Trill asks, wonder if that means Brendan Donovan is realistic. I'm not even going to lie, dude. I don't even know who the fuck that is. I don't know who anyone is unless they're on the Astros. You know? That's what you should do. Will you be drinking on your live stream tomorrow morning? Just coffee. Just coffee. I don't think I'm drinking tomorrow night. I'm going to drink Saturday night. My girlfriend's friends are having a Friendsgiving, but trying to take it easy for a little bit. Because Daddy had a little too much on Saturday and feels great shame over it to the point of debating going sober. Yep. That's right. He said it, and it's true. And it's very much true. So true. Sad. Very sad. And you're right, it is sad. Super fucking sad. Ben Kelly says the Rangers announced they are willing to deal Seager. I doubt the Rangers would trade with the Astros. And also, he's expensive. The infield's fine. I mean, you got too many spots right now, right? Because you got Christian Walker, and you have Isaac Paredes, and you have Carlos Correa, and you have Jeremy Pena. Like, you're trying to figure out who plays second base. Did they try to move Correa to second? That would be funny. They're probably not going to move Paredes to second base. Luscious Buddha. Yes, I am still with the same girl. The girl rules. I love her. And I'm very thankful I have her because this has been not so fun time looking for work. Whenever I think I have a lead, it dissolves pretty quickly. Hopefully I'm not going to have to leave the industry, but I might have to temporarily, you know? Like, jobs are hard to come by everywhere now, especially in a shrinking industry like fucking radio. I want to work for, like, a media company, but I don't have the social media followings to attract people, is what I learned today. That was accurate when it was pointed out to me, but, yeah, I've only got about 6,800 followers on YouTube. I've only got on TikTok, that's like the second most. I've got a little over 5,000. Twitter, I've got a lot, but I've been at like 16,000 for 3 years. Because I feel like I'm gaining slowly Houston sports followers, but I'm also losing a lot of Seattle ones at the same time. Greg Todd says, go the Will Kane route. Like Nam Singh says, Paul, you have a mouth. There's chops everywhere. Trill says, Pena will retire an Astro, buddy. You so sure? The women of... You see the back and forth. There's a back and forth on Twitter between two big Astros fans. One's a woman, one's a man. It was over Dubon. The band's like, you're stupid for being mad about Mauricio Dubon leaving. The woman got pissy about it, too, and they were going back and forth, and I was just sitting back and watching, watching a little bit. And, yeah, man. If Pena leaves, the women of this city will riot. Because when the Astros won the World Series and Pena was the MVP, the women were like, Jeremy, have my babies! Like, I'm not kidding. They all wanted to shaboink old Jeremy Pena. They were looking at him like he's meat. It's not cool. So the Texans about to kick off to open the second half, and we will see how the second half goes. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Where's Arya? Arya has been locked out, not Santa, because she kept on biting me. TB says, my neighbor works for iHeartMedia. They call him the Wizard. Nice. Well, God, I mean, shit, like a way more popular radio host than me just got unceremoniously let go, and no one's allowed to talk about it. Was it Ryan from Rule and Ryan, right? I think Ryan got let go. I might be confusing a bunch of them together. Or is that Rod Ryan? I forget. I'll be honest. I'm glad the industry exists, but I haven't regularly listened to the radio in at least 10 years. I listen to podcasts pretty much exclusively. I listen to a lot. I listen to them on a 1.5 speed. So I get it. I get why things are kind of declining. Podcasts are better, less commercials. Radio hasn't really figured that out. Salespeople in radio are lazy. The digital departments have not been monetized correctly, and there's not really been incentives to make it happen. And I don't know. I put in the work on the digital and social side of things, but like you're kind of at the whims of an algorithm. Like that Tucker Carlson thing I did earlier is awesome. It's got zero buzz. Maybe I should have posted it earlier in the day, but I don't know. Whatever. I'm just bitching right now. Allen over the middle, wide open to Dawson Knox. That's about 20 yards for Buffalo. Did you know that Buffalo is located near the Erie Canal? It is. Buffalo is near the Erie Canal. Have you ever heard the Erie Canal song, guys? It's a great song. I've got an old mule and her name is Sal. 15 years on the Erie Canal. And Toto tried to clean him up. So Allen scrambles for like 2. My friend Jordan's saying that his girlfriend says she's not coming to the town if the Texans win. LOL, that's pretty lame. But, you know, Bills fans tend to hide when they're not a good football team. As I learned in college, going to Syracuse University, which is very close to Buffalo, New York. I did not meet one Bills fan when I was in college while the Patriots were busy skull-fucking them every single year. And I didn't even get to talk shit to them. And one of my best friends in college all of a sudden became a Bills fan after college when the Bills got good, and now he talks shit all the time. So am I a little annoyed by that? Yes, I am. I am a little annoyed by that. All right, 3rd down. Greg Todd asks, why'd you stop watching games with the misses? I like to watch the Texans games by myself so I can focus and take notes. Other sports like baseball, which I don't really enjoy, especially if it's a regular season game, girlfriend will come by again. We might do an Ask a Woman segment on the podcast at some point. Anderson held, almost got him. God, Josh Allen's so mobile. If he pulls this off, this will be incredible. Nice play. That was a hell of a play. Anderson has 2 sacks on the game now. Hell yeah. That's crazy. Sorry, just had to post a tweet. STFU BMAC says STFU BMAC. Hey, don't be mean to BMAC. Don't be mean to BMAC. Be nice. Greg Todd asks if the Texans make the playoffs, will you watch with her or not? I am going to be credentialed for the next home game, and I will probably go. Yankees 76 asks, how many points do you think Khalil Shakira? Whenever, wherever, Khalil Shakira's not a name, but I'll be there and you'll be here, and that's my name, my dear. Whenever, wherever, I don't give a shit, Yankees 76. How about that? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about your fantasy team. I don't give a shit about fantasy points. I don't care. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. Fuck your fantasy team and fuck your gambling. You know? That's what I always say. That's what I always say. Damn, that guy's got a lot of lettuce. This fella right here. Greg Todd says, Paul, maybe not being in the fantasy game is holding you back from more of a following. No, fantasy football, like, do what you think is right. That's the whole point of it. Do what you think is right. I do not understand why. I need an expert to tell me what to do. They're probably going to be wrong, just like the gambling people are always wrong. I don't get it. Drives me crazy. I hate all the competing. I don't know. Definitely today is one of these days where I am kind of bummed out about the entire state of the industry because I didn't have the best conversation today while thinking I was perhaps grabbing onto a lead. And I mean, it just drives me crazy. It's a bunch of hot chicks that are talking about gambling, and no offense to them, but I think the reason that they got that job is not because they're good at making picks, it's because they're hot. And I get it. They're hot women. People like looking at hot women on social media. I wish should I don't know. Should I do it? I don't know if the girlfriend would like that. But there's that. I do have soft features. There's that. And then the fantasy football people. I don't get that either. Is that how we got stuck with Benjamin fucking Solak? I don't get it. But I'm jaded and jealous of everyone being successful. Yeah, Paul's a whiny little baby. Anyway. But Yankee 76, I'm also going to say this. Fuck the Yankees. How about that? We're just hanging out. Hans Shu says, baseball and basketball easier to make money gambling. Yeah, that's right, because you could pay a player through the mob to rig a game, as we've learned. I missed what happened there. Was that a false start? God damn, Trent Brown's just a load of a human. No, bear. This drive's going nowhere. Going nowhere. That was from NCAA football 2006. Up, Bills player down. TB says I should have my, I'm assuming you mean tits out? Could do that. Greg Todd asks, did you know Joe George and Sean Mapes are doing a Rockets podcast called Rocket Power? Oh, God. Nickelodeon better not find out. Disney's already got beef with Paramount. Be nice, everybody. Be nice. We don't talk mean about people we like. You could work as a paralegal for Meltzer. I guess. Fuck. I almost want to do like physical labor now. Just be a laborer because nothing matters anymore. World's ending. Economy's dying. You know? Aren't I in great spirits today? Aren't I in great spirits? Oh, yeah. Jacob Ross says, Mills wins. It's his job. Okay. Could be. Could be. Well, wish him luck, man. Good luck. Gotta stop that man. I've gotta stop that man. Cold, or he'll stop me. Big deal, big pocket. He's got a rocket in his pocket. Gotta stop, gotta stop, gotta stop that man. Jordan asks, does diarrhea count on the Kirk scale? Asking for a friend. Well, you're gonna have to put it in like a Tupperware container. It's not hard. It says start grifting. Yeah, I might need to grift. So I almost got last fall. I almost got a job at another radio station in another city, and I would have been doing conservative talk and I would have been doing sports talk at the same time, which is actually the ideal job. Like a little blend of both. I know people will say work at Outkick. I don't know if they'd want to bring me in. And I'm wondering, like, have I said anything bad about Clay Travis? I feel like I've talked shit about so many people. Now I'm 36 and I've burned all the bridges. Paul, you're so depressing tonight. What are you drinking? I know, I'm not even drinking. Ugh. It's not a great day. Not a great day for that guy either. Looks like he broke his arm. Trill says Barstool. Nah, I don't think Barstool would. I don't think I'm big enough for Barstool. Mills, Rosencopter. Selling supplements and shit to MAGA. Yeah, I could sell gold. I could sell. What are the other things that they have on just about every single conservative leaning media? There's those survival like brick boxes. Could do that. Yeah, that'd be fun. What the fuck was that last penalty? I missed it. While I was wallowing. Oh, holding. Okay. Third and 16 for the Houston Texans. Gottlieb is still in media while coaching, and I think the team he's coaching is like 3-20, or has been. Yeah, that's lame. Intentional grounding there. Yeah. Screen busted. 4 guys down. That was a terrible possession. Terrible possession. I think Joel's doing those posts still. I don't think he's doing podcasts though. But I mean, I'm doing podcasts. I'm putting all this work into it. And what's it getting me? You know. Ugh. Paul, you're such a downer. I know. What the fuck? Need some Zoloft. Tommy Townsend here to save the day. His first name is Tommy. Most people would call him Thomas, but he's a punter, so they call him Tommy. I don't actually know why they call him Tommy. All right. What's this penalty for? I don't know. Like, no, I'm saying Todd's probably at like a Shador Sanders clan rally or something. Nice. Holding on a loss. Oh. Will Anderson, 6 QB pressures. Goodness gracious. What a game. Like Nam saying, is Mills the official starter after they win this game? No, but it would be funny to continue to make that a thing. Check out all the negative political ads I've done for that on TikTok and Instagram. That's been fun. It's been very fun. Oh, there's my dog, Steve. Steve, the ultimate fan. He sometimes watches on Instagram. Love Steve. He's a good guy. Brother. Had me on his show once. Oops. Did he flop on that one? Is that 2? Show the replay. 12 of 17 for 106 yards and an interception, Josh Allen is to this point. Texans swarm. Texans swarm. Texans swarm. Gosh, I am tired. Ryan Lots of Texas could be fun. The old, really old, sacked. There you go. Daniil? Man, they are kicking his ass tonight. This could be a big win for them. Maybe call Hunter the Predator, huh? Might be too Chris Hansen adjacent to be called the Predator now that I think about it. Did you guys know that Bill Paxton, R.I.P., is the only actor that's been killed by a Terminator, Terminator 1, Predator, Predator 2, and an alien? Aliens. Now you do. Bill Paxton in Predator 2, incredible. It's like Nick Cage level overacting. Simi Hendricks says this defensive line is crazy. Texans Picker says this defense. Imagine if the offense could be consistently average. And you're right. Ooh, Jason Peterson. Interesting take. Why do you say that? I think you're trolling. He did survive the tornado. The dad, Helen Hunt's dad, dies in the original Twister, right? Something like that. Yeah. H-Town Hardhitter asks, is there anywhere you wouldn't relocate for a job in media? Indianapolis. Definitely not Indianapolis. Probably the entire Midwest. Boston, yes. Philly, yes. New York City, yes. Probably the entire Northeast. Just because people care a little more about sports up there. No offense. I would do LA. I don't give a shit. The politics. It's nice outside. Florida would be optimal. Whoop! 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 There you go. Ryan Lawson, Texas asks, Paul, would you ever consider moving to a small city like Corpus Christi if a job opened up? Oh, yeah, doing afternoons in Corpus Christi. Paul Gallant, the Blitz on Corpus Christi 97.7. Oh, the ref got hurt. That's annoying. He didn't survive his 3 sister wives, though. That's right. My mom loved Big Love. Bills have been getting some bad luck injury-wise this season. I just had an Uncrustable. Oh, TikTok. It's so fun. Mm-hmm. Huh. Pink Pony Club. It's a Pink Pony Club. It's a Pink Pony Club. Yeah, guys, we're watching things. Shout out to the 3 people hanging out on the TikTok. TikTok's slowing down a little bit. You know, like and share and subscribe and all that. And follow if you haven't already. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to put chicken in the oven. Oh, maybe I'll wait till the next commercial break. This one looks like it's about to end. The fuck is this? Oh, it's a commercial for Universal Studios. This song is overplayed. We're in Orlando. We're trying not to kill ourselves. 'Cause Orlando's a shithole. It's fucking terrible. You know? Just brutal. Brutal. Greg Todd asks, is a town for 25,000 considered small? I lived in a smaller town growing up. I lived in Hanover, Massachusetts. It was about 13,000 people when I lived there. We had 5 Dunkin' Donuts, probably 0 minority families, classic Massachusetts. Always thought it was funny. Like, we have more Dunkin' Donuts than minorities. Like 5 for a town of 13,000. Wild. Wild. It do be like that. I'm not saying it's good. Diversity's nice. That's what's great about Houston. Ryan Lawson, Texas asks, Paul, have you ever been alone in a room face-to-face with a marlin? What is this, an Old Man in the Sea reference? 2nd down and 7 for the Texans. 7:15 to go in the third quarter. They're at their own 49, looking to make this a 2-score game. Mills with 2 receivers to his right. Handoff to Marks, who gets about 5. Yeah, the Texans defense is historical, Tyler Rogers. It is like the House of Pain. Greg Todd, great question. I don't know. It's definitely more populated. They got a Target. They got a Chick-fil-A now. Oh, great. Woody Marks hurt. Great. Great. Yeah, it is in the muck. I'm tired, guys. I think I'm doing the game stream tomorrow. Joe Mixon is at the very least tweeting while the game's on. That's cool. What's wrong with the injuries? I don't know. Cramps. CJ is not wearing a helmet on the sideline. He's wearing a beanie, though. He loves beanies. Oh, wow. Hanover hasn't grown that much. It seems like it's grown a lot. Maybe it's just gotten more expensive. But yeah, that's where I grew up, Hanover, Massachusetts. Nice little town. Used to have a mall. I think the mall's been destroyed. Well, Ryan Lawson, Texas, there's like an actual podcast that you could subscribe, rate, and review, but you clearly haven't done that, because it's available on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify, and it's available on X, and it's available on Instagram, and it's available on YouTube, it's available on Twitch, and it's available on everything. It's like you don't even listen to me. It's like you don't even listen to me. Only likes beanies when the Astros aren't playing, says like, nah, I'm saying it's a fair question to ask. God, I'm getting tired, though. I kind of want to go back to watching the Revolutionary War documentary from Ken Burns and falling asleep on the couch, which is what I've done the last 3 nights. Oh, Ryan Lawson, Texas says, I'm subscribed. I pay money for this treatment. Okay, I don't know how Twitch works, but I appreciate you subscribing. What the fuck? This game's taking forever. I'd probably help him get some room on the punt. Damn. How about that? Like, nah, I'm saying minivan girl. Good for you. Do you have any questions? It's 98% white. Craig Todd. Goddamn. I don't know what the actual demographics are. That's hilarious. It's a nice little town. I liked it. You had a nice church. Kind of missed that church. I was a lot more religious when I was at a good church. If you go to a bad Catholic church, Jesus, it's rough. I lived there till I was 14. Hanover, Massachusetts. And then my parents split up, and I moved with my mom to Florida. My sister and my dad stayed up in Massachusetts. They moved to Norwell. They got this big-ass house built because my dad was engaged for a little bit to a woman with a couple of kids, but they did not cross the finish line on that. Good. So I was in Florida for high school, and my sister was by herself in Massachusetts for the last 3 years of high school, and she went on to Harvard and is a pediatrics ears, nose, and throat surgeon in Boston. So she's doing really well, and I'm unemployed. It's great. It's wonderful. They say comparison is the thief of joy. Yes. Yes, it is. Craig Todd. Oh, she went woke. Jesus. Yeah, she's the smartest kid in every school she went to. Texas swarm. Texans swarm. I swear to God, there's another injury. I'm going to kill something. And by kill something, I mean a glass. I'll just slam it. Texans are showing blitz on 3rd and 3. Bills at the 15-yard line. Need to get to the 18-yard line. 4 receivers to the right for Allen. Over the middle. That was a laser. Oh, fumble! Texans recover. It's rule of catch and fumble. Texans in business. They're probably going to review this, so. Oh, yeah, that's a fumble. Who forced it? Was that Bullock? No, yeah, it was Bullock. Someone else get hurt? Why is the tent open? Jesus. 1 out of 8 Texans on 3rd down, and this is not going to get it. Oh, Woody Marks! God damn. Yeah, Graden Flynn, that was an awesome sack by Will Anderson. No doubt about it. Oof, that didn't look good. Andrew asks, "Hey Paul, what time is it?" We'll wait until the end of this drive for the time telling. We might have to play football again soon, by the way, Andrew. It's been a while since I could. Oh, for fuck's sake! God damn it! It's like as soon as they get in the red zone. Oh boy. Deflected. Well, Collins is back in the game, so that's nice. 3rd and 15. You know? Well short of the sticks. CJ Stroud, you can actually try to go for it on 3rd and 15. I don't think you can do that with Davis Mills. Like Nam Singh says, D'Amico should punt. I actually thought about doing this when I was in Seattle, like doing a Madden franchise where like my entire brand, my entire team's identity was built on kicking the ball. So just punting every first down and only running the football if I did actually have a possession and kicking field goals once I got into field goal range immediately. All right, we can play it. We'll not play the full song, but we will play the It's Football Time in Houston quickie.
It's football time in Houston, and we're ready to play.
Yay. Texans 23, Bills 16. But I feel like bad things could happen this fourth quarter. Yeah, good point. Good point, Greg Todd. Oh, boy. Kind of want to watch Bill Paxton clips from Predator 2. But I'll probably get copyright struck. Ryan Lost in Texas says, I have a bad feeling about this. That said a lot in Star Wars. How many times do they say I've got a bad feeling about in Star Wars. It is said in every single movie. Some versions say there's at least 13 instances across the main 11 films. Nice. There you go. Texan Picker says, way too close. Allen can have 2 successful drives in the fourth quarter. Can we match it, though? I don't know if he can have 2. I think he's got 1 in him. So they got to make it a 2-score lead. Like Nam's saying, says, Julius saying, 2v do it. Get you what? What's that? Only semi? You know, it's time to play it. It's time to play it. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Because it is great.
Doobie, do it.
Oh, yeah. Let's get it.
Doobie, do it. Doobie, do it.
It's nice, isn't it? What's up, Houston Concrete artist? How do you feel? What other clips do we have? No? Nice. What else we got?
We are built for this.
It's true. What else we got? I'm just playing all the sound effects.
Hey, what do you have to say to everyone who still considers the Astros cheaters? Y'all. Well, all right.
Well, all right. Well, all right. Well, all right. Let's play some other clips.
I'm so wet. I'm so wet. I'm so wet.
That's fun. What else we got? I'm a slut. Look at me and my little chest hair. Ooh. What else we got? We're just playing sound effects. Houston Concrete artist.
Steroids are amazing.
Just one more time. What was that?
Steroids are amazing.
That's true. It would be pretty funny to just play the Astros trombone and see if anyone understands what's going on. That would be fun. Where's the Astros trombone? God, this game is taking for fucking ever. Shelton7807 asks. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Money Mills is the second highest paid backup quarterback in the league, believe it or not. Ryan, why do you hate this song? It's so good. Kevin V, what's up, dude? What's up to everybody in the chats? All right, that's enough. That's enough. God. Keon Coleman can't play in this game, and they're like completely banged up. Got it. Yeah. Let's see. We're just going to play the guitar now. Can I play the guitar? No. I can't. see. It's out of tune. Probably a little late to play guitar for my downstairs neighbors. Oh. Boom. I don't know any campfire songs like I'm saying. I really don't. Oh. Got any funny behind the scenes audio? Houston Concrete Arts. Oh, I just went through a bunch of it. All right, 2nd and 8 for the Bills. We're at the 48. Yeah, he blitzed a little bit too far upfield. Bullock did. God, Cook's got a couple of big runs tonight. The girlfriend is telling me about her cat being static right now. We could play Ask a Woman with my girlfriend. If you guys have any questions, I'll just send her a text. Ask a woman. Please be nice and respectful. Please be nice and respectful. Who said the better career, James Cook or Dalvin Cook? Good question. I don't know. It would have been a Madden team. Does she like the trombone song? I think she does. I'll tell you what else she likes. Christmas time, because she's setting up Christmas decorations right now. Yeah, tube steak sounds great, guys. 3rd and 2. Cook has stopped. Think you guys might be ahead of me. Bills have gone for it twice already. I think they got it both times. Oh, Greg, well, I appreciate you with the chat. It's very annoying because the whole antenna's not ahead. 4th and short. He's going to do the jump ahead, isn't he? Nope. Ooh, a counter. What kind of play call was that? It's a fucking dumb call. Nice job. Texans swarm. Hand shoe system behind all of you at the game. That's what alcohol's all about. Do you and Doherty have a relationship? Like Drew Doherty? I like Drew. Drew's great. Drew's a teacher now. WKDZD says, let's go. Yeah, I think he's at Strake now, Trill. Vamos Tejanos, says Jack Ham Jim. Omar F says, please don't go 3 and out. I agree. I agree. Ugh. Yeah, here comes this 3 and out. All right, let's take a look at some stats so I don't fall asleep. Mills is 13 of 25 for 129 yards. Not a lot happening the second half. Woody Marks, 16 carries for 74 yards. I see an incompletion coming because there's been so many of them today. Let's see. Oh, Stover, 2 drops. Yikes. All right. Well, 3 now. Oh. Indeed, cheese and crackers. I'm going to put a chicken in the oven. Oh yeah, Cougs Syracuse. That's gonna be fun. Omar says, "Fuck me." You have to pay for that. Lone Ranger says, "Damn, Paul's hair is flowing strong." Yeah, there's a lot of it. Zion Guitar says, "Most air between the ears by far." Is that about my hair? WKDZD says, "Those two Mills throws in the second quarter off back throws are awful, but he's recovered." I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking forward to Stroud being back. It's been, feels like a quarter of the fucking year. Actually, it has been, it technically has been a quarter of the year. 3 point. It was Halloween weekend the last time we saw Stroud under center. We won't see him again, I guess, until almost December in Indy. Mills has looked solid. I wouldn't say good. Oh, got him again. Hunter. Nope, Derek Barnett. I saw the 5. Couldn't tell. Yeah, that's true. I guess there have been a good amount of drops and some feet not getting in the end zone and in bounds. That's fair. That's... Oh, you got to make that tackle. Sacked again. Greg Todd says this sack show reminds me of Ed Oliver destroying Lamar at UH. Yeah, Settle had a nice hit earlier too. No, this has been, I mean, this pass rush, this defensive line, it's great. I think the Bills' offensive line is relatively healthy. Is that Rankins or is that Settle? I can't tell. 6 sacks. Ugh. Sacked again. Grounding. It's insane. That's grounding. There's no one there. User asks, are the Texans defense Josh Allen's kryptonite? It does feel like that the last 2 seasons. They have really Made him look bad. Yeah, I thought that was grounding too. I guess because he was getting hit while it happened. Field goal up, and oh god, this guy hit it. Shit. Gotta make some. They gotta get some points on this drive. All right. Thoughts on Al Michaels? He's the GOAT. Let him live. Keith Jackson. It's me, Keith Jackson. Bring back Dennis Miller, Monday Night Football. Yeah, I like that, Fletcher. Dennis Miller, I like him because he's one of many people that has obscure references. Not many people. He's one of a few people that has obscure references that no one ever gets. But like a couple people will get it. They're like, it's awesome. Keith Corner asks, is Drake May going to win MVP? Yeah, that's so true. Houston Concrete Artist asks, let me join your show. It's getting slow. No, sir. This is a big moment. This is a big moment right now. Hackashack says, I see 3rd and 12 plus, and I get preemptively angry. Don't we all? You know it's not going to happen. Ryan Lawson, Texas. Yes, I do remember Summerall and Madden, but I didn't get it that often because I was in an AFC town. Thanks, John. Well, boom! That's a turducken. Thanks, John. Jack Tatum just stabbed a player in the chest. Thanks, John. Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Astros Flag World Tour says, I know you said the line for the Bills was healthy. I'm pretty sure that right tackle is probably 50% at best. Yeah, that replay did not look great for him. User says, if the Texans win, how does this position us for the postseason, especially with the Colts coming up? Well, they're the 8th seed. If the Jacksonville Jaguars lose, here it is right now. The Jaguars lose on Sunday, they would have the tiebreaker for now over the Jaguars because they have the better division record. Did he get his feet down? Finally, let's go. Sideline throw with his feet down. That's ballsy to go back to him considering... That was ballsy. Because clock still runs when you go out of bounds. I think at least up to the last 5 minutes. But yeah, incomplete pass. Give the Bills some clock. Lone Ranger says, Mills Mafia, baby. He looks so much better. He used to throw everything at the receiver's feet. Sometimes he throws it way over their head, though, and he did a lot of that at the beginning of the game. Oh. There you go. Yeah, I guess it's the last 2 minutes of clock runs until they go out of when they go out of bounds. There you go, everybody. 3rd and 6. So the ref tore his Achilles, I guess. Ah! Fuck. Yeah, you can't go for it. Oh. Yep. Not 3 and out, 4 and out this time. Well, Trey, maybe with CJ back, it'll be better. Oh, it's a terrible bounce for the Texans. Terrible bounce. Oh, man. All right. Inbounds. Nice tackle. Why are they not? Oh, well, I guess they think they can make this happen. They got all 3 of their timeouts, too. So if they go 3 and out, but I don't know. I'd move a little quicker than this if I'm the Bills. They're moving pretty slow. Yeah, that's 2-minute warning, probably. All right, let's do a stretch. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, it's so true, Trey of Texas. Imagine if the special teams didn't give up that touchdown. Keith Connor, the cat was kicked out because you kept biting my ankle. Trill wants a spy on Josh Allen. I mean, the pass rush has been doing a good job, though. He's had a couple of big scrambles, but I think you kind of take it. User says the formula was for the defense to win the game. Yep. And probably to run the ball a little bit better. They did do it pretty well. Biggest Skeeter, it is 23-19 with 2 minutes to play. Bills have a 3rd and 1 at their own 27. They also have all 3 of their timeouts. So theoretically, and this is why they probably should have moved a little bit quicker. Theoretically, they could be stopped, punt, and get the ball back, and you probably would. If you could. There's another fucking Hunger Games movie. Sunrise on the Reaping. Who's this chick with the red hair? Looks like Donald Sutherland with a sex change. All right, 3rd and 1. Two minutes to play. What? Oh, the play clock broke. Great. This fucking dump of a stadium. They're going to build a new stadium based off of this. Went to a Journey concert. It catches fire. User, I think we got to wait till CJ's back under center. For anything CJ related. He has nothing to do with this game, and we learn nothing about the offense with him out. Oh, fuck! Nice play call. What if, I mean, the good news is they can't lose it like they lost to the Lions on the Jake Bates field goal. They're blowing that big old lead they had last year. That is really inexcusable for the play clock to fucking break. So they have to do it manually on the field. You're right, Keith. Thank God they missed that extra point. That helped. Got him. That was impressive. Michael Brantley jersey. That's a throwback. Third and 20. Allen drops back. Rolls to his right. That's a hold. There you go. And he's sacked anyway. Doesn't even matter. Mario Edwards sighting. Come on, baby. Bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Which one did he flop on, Josh Allen? I think I missed the replay of it. Oh. 4th and 27. Like how does that happen? 1st and 10. Oh boy. Oh, he caught it. Oh my God, that would have been a hell of a catch. Stingley was blanketing him. Oh. Yep. Oh my God. Never ran the hook and ladder. Our offense in high school was very, very basic. Wing T, and then we switched mid-season my senior year because we had so many people tear their ACLs. All right. I have to burn a timeout probably out of that. 3rd and 1. How do you blow a fucking 4th and 27? How do you do that? Lone Ranger says, I'm just gonna keep shouting God wills it. Yeah, let me pull it up. I feel like God wills nothing with the Texans though. Oh, great play, Will Anderson. What a fucking play. Oh, he almost picked it off. That would have been a J.J. Watt moment if he came down with that. False start. Oh, that's huge. That's Deion Dawkins, too. All right, 4th and 6 is it's a little more manageable than 4th and 27. Joe from the H, Paulie chicken salmon if we win. Oh, boy. Bullock again! Let's go! Oh, no, no, no. Flag. Oh! Let's go! Oh, what a fucking game. What a game for Bullock. 2 picks and a forced fumble. Oh, great. Well, bad throw. Take it. Pass rush again. What a win. What a win. They've just won 3 games in a row with a backup quarterback. They're back above 500. Oh, that was awesome. They got a lot to be proud of. Nicholas Belcher says we all owe the Texans an apology. Hang on, let me find it. Let me find it. Have we perhaps reached the point where the Houston Texans are suddenly favored by the Lord above?
God wills it! God wills it! God wills it!
God wills it! Incredible. Incredible. This is awesome, guys. I'm very happy. Definitely Mills Mafia, baby. Nah. We're out. We're out on that. We're out. All right, let me get the song for you, everybody. Let's go. I started the Texans defense against the Bills too. It's football time in Houston, and we're ready to play. Houston, Texas, are you ready for some football? I'm gonna play some air guitar. A real guitar. The spirit of victory is out in the air. We're gonna win. Chris asks, does this mean we're winning the Super Bowl? Yes. VSOA says the defense won that game, not Mills. It's a team sport, sir. Castro says, my God, those battle red jerseys are so fire. They are. Make some noise. Football time in Houston. And we're ready to play. We got no time to lose now. It's red, white, and blue today. Welcome to the greatest city of all, Houston, Texas. Are you ready for some football? Eight sacks, 3 turnovers, just 15 points in fantasy. Pride, honor, respect. Follow me on TikTok at Gallant Says. Follow me on Instagram at Sports Club. Follow me on Facebook at Paul Gallant Sports. X at Gallant Says Pod. YouTube at Paul Gallant. Twitch at Gallant Says. Oh, and we're ready to play. It's red, white, and blue today. Welcome to the greatest city of all, Houston, Texas. Are you ready for some football? I forgot Tim Settle was a Buffalo Bill. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What does my hair look like right now? I actually don't even know. I'm kind of dizzy from that. How we doing? Oh, wow. Look at this. I look like emo. Oh, my Lanta. Yeah, D'Amico's speech in the locker room is going to be cool. All right, guys. So here's how this is going to work. It's late, right? Do we want to do a separate live stream for this? Probably not. I'll just do a quick recap of what happened. We're gonna do the regular Gallant Says podcast 7 in the morning. I'm gonna do a little quickie recap. After we're wrapping up here. First off, player of the game. Is it Will Anderson with the 2.5 sacks, that deflected pass towards the end? Is it Danielle Hunter? Is it Azeez Al-Shaair tipping that ball up in the air and with a couple of nice plays running sideline to sideline? Is it Kalen Bullock with 2 interceptions and a forced fumble tonight? Is it Tim Settle with a sack? Is it Derek Barnett? Is it Mario Edwards? It's the whole defense. This is the best defense in the National Football League. I don't think it's particularly close. I'm biased, but this is the second time in little over a calendar year that they have made the MVP of the league look exceptionally human. Allen finished tonight 24 of 34 for 253 yards and 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions, and was sacked fucking 8 times. 8. This is a hell of a defense. This is a great win. They won 3 in a row with a backup quarterback under center. I don't want to see no bitching. CJ Stroud's the quarterback. The Davis Mills experience is over. You could tell with how conservative and frustratingly conservative, I think, in the eyes of some, the Texans offense played in the second half, that there's some questions about Davis Mills. I'll give him some credit for going back to Jaden Higgins at the end, but, I mean, they took way too long to get Nico Collins involved. Just 3 catches for 55 yards. Christian Kirk, shout out to him. Christian Kirk had a rough start to the game. He drops the touchdown pass, but he had the nice catch and run to set things up for a touchdown right before halftime. And, yeah, that was right before halftime, right? Yeah. And I think he deserves credit. Woody Marks had a couple of big plays on short situations, and I don't think you expected that, right? Like where he's shaking people out of their shoes, where he's also dragging people for a first down. It was really impressive. Really, really impressive. It was a hell of a game by this defense. And, I mean, take a look at the schedule going forward. This was up towards the top of tough games left on the schedule. Bills are a team with the reigning MVP. But like I told a lot of you guys, you can't mythologize these Bills based off of who they used to be. You can't. You have to look at them as a team that's got Josh Allen running for his life with not a lot of help around him. You know? So the Texans took care of business. They can take out a quarterback. They just need the offense to catch up. And there's still, now that they've gotten this win, and I think that they have a over 50% chance of making the playoffs, perhaps 60% chance of making the playoffs, there is a very, very real shot of them making the playoffs now. Let's take a look at the NFL schedule, how things affect the Houston Texans. This week in particular, Steelers are playing the Bears. That's an interesting game. I don't know which of those teams I like less because I think they're both kind of fraudulent. Patriots are playing the Bengals. They're probably going to win that one with Jamar Chase suspended, though. This could be one of those classic NFL games where a team drops it. Colts at Chiefs. That's the big game. You want the Colts to win. I know it's tempting. You want the Colts to lose because fuck them. That's how I feel. I hate the Colts just given their Patriots rivalries back in the day more than just about any teams, and because they slandered Tom Brady. Fuck you, Bob Kravitz. More probable than not. That was the report that the Wells report came up with about the deflated balls. But they're playing Kansas City. You want the Colts to win that game. Jaguars are playing the Cardinals. Good luck. Jaguars are winning that game. If they do lose, though, you will, if the season were to end today, be in the playoffs. The Chargers are off. That's an interesting team to watch. Miami seems to be surging up. They also are off. So there you go. Let's roll through some comments. Chris Mena HTX says, I can't wait to rub this in Barry Laminek's face. Did Barry say the Texans weren't going to win? I don't know. I didn't watch the show. Omar F says, Paul, let's go LKHOU. What emoji best describes how you feel about game? How about this? That emoji. Omar says Mills got that skills that defeats the Bills. HRW713 says PG. CrimeStat Chad says, you're telling me huge podcast companies don't want a piece of this? Rubbish. Well, I don't know. I'm being kind of fake humble right now, but Chupapi Nunano says Mills over Stroud argument starts now. No, it doesn't. Ronnie points out the offensive line did not allow a sack tonight. You know what, Ronnie? I did not notice that. That's an impressive one. Andre's win probability, don't ever look at those, you know? Rohan says Josh Allen's a fraud. I don't know if I'm going to go that far. I don't know if I'm going to go that far. Dez asks, do you believe that was OPI? I do. I do. Hang on. I'm going to be right back. I got to turn off this timer. All right, I think I stopped the timer. I'm going to roll through all your comments. If you're watching on TikTok, please follow me. If you want more Houston Texans takes. More Houston Texans takes. Michael 20_A says, stop with the Colts. Blue may get you with a pie in the face. LOL. Jokes. Yeah, well, he's not going to get the Patriots. I can't wait for the Patriots-Colts game. That will probably come in the playoffs. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to strike down another generation of Indianans. 8 motherfucking sacks. That's true. Andres, where else can you follow me? On YouTube at Paul Gallant. On Twitch at Gallant Says. On Facebook at Paul Gallant Sports. On Instagram at Sports Gallant. On X at Gallant Says. At Gallant Says Pod. Huzzah! 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 Josh Allen is 0-4 against the Texans. That's right, including a playoff game. They own his ass. They own it. Slavery is illegal, but they do own his keister, his derriere, his butt, behind, buttocks. Don't you see? I got nothing else to say, guys. I'm a little gassed. I'm going to have a little quick recap that I will post to all my socials, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Very thankful for everyone who stopped by. Again, if you haven't, subscribe, tell a friend about the Gallant Says podcast. We will do a in-depth reaction to tonight's game tomorrow at 7. I'm gonna get up early to do it. I'm a little gassed right now. All these 5 a.m. wake-ups are catching up to me, but truly appreciate all of you joining. And until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., so long, farewell, and have yourselves a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Peace.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies.